New tonight, a warning that a standoff at the state capitol over tax cuts could cause chaos at tax time. Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs vetoed a Republican plan today that would have adopted most of President Trump's tax cuts.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick tells us why state officials are warning that this year's tax season could grind to a halt. Bram?
Yeah, Mark, Governor Katie Hobbs and Republican leaders have different ideas of how much they want to adopt from the Trump tax cuts. But the state revenue department says it's already printed millions of tax forms that reflect all of the Trump tax cuts. Any changes, they say, could paralyze the processing of Arizona. The legislature's Republican caucus passed their tax cut plan with lightning speed.
Many Arizonans don't want to wait for their refund. They want to file now. They've got bills to pay. We understand that.
And Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs rejected it in the blink of an eye.
Their actions are the height of irresponsible and reckless budgeting. And this morning, I vetoed it.
Their standoff is over which tax cuts Arizona should adopt from the tax and spending bill that President Donald Trump signed into law last year. The new tax breaks would show up on the tax returns Arizonans must file by April 15th.
The chaos that is to come is a Hobbs creation.
The potential for tax season chaos came in this warning to lawmakers.
We would expect to see nearly 1 million amended returns coming in, which would bring the department's operations to a halt.
Here's the problem. The state revenue department has already issued its 2025 tax forms.
If the governor vetoes this bill, you must not file your state taxes. I wish I weren't having to advise you in that way.
Any changes to the state tax forms by the governor and legislature would force many taxpayers to file amended tax returns.
I am frustrated that we are in a situation that is creating uncertainty for filers.
Which is one of the few things the Democratic governor and legislature's Republican majority can agree on right now. The best advice right now is to check with a tax preparer, especially if you itemize your deductions. Also today, Governor Hobbs released her proposed $18 billion budget. A few takeaways: federal changes to Medicaid, SNAP, and other programs would force the state to spend tens of millions of dollars. Also, there's a $250,000 income cap for families that have empowerment scholarship accounts, and a new 45% tax on betting companies' earnings would make up for lost revenue in other areas. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks.